So the other video that I wanted to share is walking you through the 2 samples that we made last year. These are samples that the factory created, so they're so much better than mine. And give you some insight as to like why I changed the design lines and get your feedback on where we landed with those. And you'll kind of see they just look so much more tidy than what I had. So the first one is one that we worked on last year, which is a top zip tote. And you can see the front design lines are quite a bit different than the version that I've been working on over the past couple months. And you know, I really wanted to play with kind of some different executions of our signature M pocket, and I just couldn't get behind this. I tried and I just wasn't loving it aesthetically, but there's some things that I really like about the bag, and the overall kind of construction and look and feel will be very similar to the new version, just with a different pocket construction. So there's a couple things I really like about this bag. One, the handles are totally different. And we might be able to bring these into the other style too. So some iteration of these anyway. The thing that's nice about these handles is they are really flat and soft. It's called our like quad fold technique, which there's no exposed edges on them, and they're going to be super durable and pretty comfortable for the most part. Like, it's not going to dig like a round handle would. So yeah, that's one thing to consider. Would love your feedback on. This also has the top zip on it, which I really like. It has a little bit more structure around the top, which just helps it sit upright. But the inside is a little easier to see because it's a little lighter color than the last version. But you can see this is where we did also try that double layer pocket. So you've got the 3 on top and then 2 on the bottom. And then in this version, we did a big, giant, huge zippered pocket, which was in its velvet lining, of course. And the idea was that you could stash your laptop in there, or anything else you want to keep secure away from the rest of the main compartment. And then did get some feedback from a wonderful customer of ours on that pocket, because it also was feeling huge. So when you open it up, it's absolutely massive. There's some aspect of it that's good, but I was worried that it could get a little fussy. So we moved on to the next version. And this version, there's a couple things to note on this. One, we tried with this version, the same overall dimensions of the bag are the same, but we changed it so the zipper is recessed, so it's not exposed on the top, and I'll show you that in a sec. And then the other thing was to incorporate the handles into the bag a little bit more. So the idea of this is it's not going to pull as much. You probably noticed on the previous one that the handles pull on the front panel, and then they pull on the back quite a bit too. Just because it's such a soft leather, and this type of handle construction's that's just how it's gonna execute for the most part. So those are the 2 big things we changed. Again, it now has a recessed zipper, so you don't see that top line zip. I kind of like the exposed zip because I like a little bling. But and then the big thing that we changed in this guy is that we kept the 2-layer pocket on the top, and then there is a zippered pocket underneath that. And then on the opposite side are those 2 massive, let's see if you can see them better on this side. Yeah, a little bit. 2 giant 6x12 pockets. So huge, great for your water bottle again. So we took that detail and brought it into the new version of the Isabella tote. Oh, and one thing to note on this too is the handle drop is massive, like way too long. It's like 13, and at the most it should be 10. But so yeah, so these are the 2 other ones that we worked on last year, and I'm I'm much happier with aesthetically where this is going versus this, but you can see that the inside of it and the finishing and how it's really going to look from a factory standpoint is going to be really nice in this new version. So these are the two we worked on last year. I think there's some good details to take from them, but I want to hear your feedback. I want to know what you think. Let me know. Can't wait to hear what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.